Hello everyone, this is Margaret with Alabama Prepper. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for all my subscribers and all my new subscribers. I have not put on a video in a while. The last video I put on, I think, was telling you about us having COVID. My brother had went in the hospital. I can't remember how far back he went in the hospital. He went in the hospital this Saturday. They admitted him to the hospital this Saturday after Thanksgiving. They never told us exactly what happened to him, but we think he probably had a stroke. He stayed in the hospital from Saturday until the next Thursday. They transferred him over to the Century Nursing Home there in Century. They sent him over there on Thursday. He ate a real good supper Thursday night. Fed himself. Friday I went back. He was doing really good. I don't think I went on Saturday because the boy's mother, he has two sons, and their mother went to see him, plus they were there. One of the sons had come in from Chattanooga, so he was there. They called me on Sunday. His own called me, and he was at the nursing home, and he told me, well, let me back up. I'm going to back up a little bit. He ate a good supper on Thursday night. On Friday, the nursing home called me on Friday and asked me why did they send him to the nursing home. And I said, well, they sent him for therapy because he couldn't walk. He couldn't get up and he couldn't walk. So she told me, she said, we can't work with him on therapy. She said, there's just nothing to work with. He's not in good enough shape to even try to do therapy. She said it's best that he goes ahead and goes on hospice. She said they have a hospice care in the nursing home that can take care of him. That way he doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to do therapy. They would just take care of him. So I had to go to Century and have a meeting with a social worker and get that set up. Saturday I did not go back because, like I say, his wife and sons and all were there. Well, on Sunday, we had our Christmas dinner at church. So I went on to church and I got a call before church started from his oldest son. And he told me he was at the nursing home at that time, but said they had stopped him in the hall, the social worker did, and told him it was time to go on hospice. By Sunday, he was not, he was really good on Thursday, but by Sunday, he had really went down. We couldn't hardly get him awake. We couldn't get him to eat anything. So after church, me and my sister went on to the nursing home. Both of his sons were there. We had the meeting with hospice and everything. So anyhow, we went ahead and put him on hospice on Sunday. On Monday, they moved him to a room, a private room, so we could all, be with him. Every day he deteriorated more. I was there just about every day. I had stayed 2 nights and started to stay the third night. Everybody had something to do. My sister's granddaughter was in a ballet recital on Friday night. The oldest grandson he is a teacher and a coach, and they were in, my mind went blank, but anyhow, they were in tournaments. So, I told him, go ahead and do what you got to do. My brother's vitals were good. I said, go ahead and do what you've got to do. You just can't stop your life to stay here. And then the youngest son of his two boys was in a wrestling tournament in Mobile. So I had told all of them, I would be there if anything happens. Well, some of them was messaging me wanting to know, if everything was okay. The nurse came in at 6 o'clock. She took his vitals. His heart rate was, even though he had got unresponsive to us at that time, his heart rate was like 88 beats a minute. So, I told him, nothing's going to happen tonight. His heart rate is too good. Well, within 2 hours, by 8 o'clock, he was gone. He passed away. I was with him. I know everybody knows the breathing was really bad. And I was watching him breathe when he passed away, and I realized he had passed away. But we lost him on Friday, December the 13th. He died at 8 o'clock Friday night. It was so sad. Me and my brother is 11 months, one day apart, and we were really very close. And we had gotten really closer since he had been down, because the last 6 months, I was going and getting him every week, sometimes twice a week, to take him to buy his groceries and everything. He went and bought his groceries. My youngest brother took him to get groceries on Monday because I had COVID. I couldn't go. And he went in the grocery store fine. He was still having a lot of, we call it talking in the hole. But he was fine Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday he just started falling. Like I say, I had COVID. I did not go down there, but he had started falling some. But I just did not pick up that he could have had a stroke. By Friday morning, he couldn't walk at all, so I still couldn't go, but my sister and his son took him on to the hospital. They released him, sent him home. So I went down on Friday, called another ambulance. We took him to the hospital. They never told us he had a stroke, but we think that he had a stroke that Thursday is what was wrong with him. And possibly had another stroke because he had got to where he could not eat. He could only eat out of the left side of his mouth. He could only drink a straw out of the left side of his mouth. But anyhow, I'm going to miss him. I'm so thankful that he did not, that the suffering is over with. He made a deathbed confession, and I'm proud of that. I'm thankful that he did make that, because as far as we knew, even though we had talked to him multiple times, we knew if he passed where he was going to go. But while he was still in his right mind, he did make a confession of faith, and anyhow, profession of faith. And so, we, at least when he passed, we knew that he was going to be okay. It's sad with the COVID and staying at the hospital for 2 weeks, or staying at the nursing home for 2 weeks. It was really rough. I've tried to rest some this week. I've also tried to bake some cookies. But you know, it's going to be sad for us. We've done lost one brother. He was our oldest, and we've lost him. But anyhow, I just wanted to touch base with you and let you know why I haven't posted. We had his funeral Monday. Just a lot of things to do, a lot of things going on. So anyhow, I thought I would just come on and give you an update and let you know that he did pass away this Friday was a week ago. But I have not got to read all the messages, but I just want to say thank you for every one of y'all, for all the messages you give me. Thank you for all my new subscribers, all my old subscribers. And I sound like a broken record, but I hope to get started doing back videos in the near future. I enjoy it. I love it. I love talking to you. I love your messages back to me. It is really good therapy for me. And right now, I need that therapy. But anyhow, love each and every one of y'all. If I don't get back before Christmas, I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And just be safe. Love you all.